the big question. Do you want to know the state of the presidential race? Of course you do, but there's so much hype on the partisan platforms. Polls, we all know now that there's just snapshots, right? Just snapshots. You got dueling rallies, reporting about resonance online, and that, as you know by now, is mostly magical thinking, right? That's why headlines and screens are about vibes and how each side feels. All right, now here's the one metric that people aren't talking about that's really the only one that matters to me. In fact, I'll make you a bet. If you can find me a major media outlet that is focused on what I'm about to in this data, because we all have it, I'll send you this mug, okay? I want to focus on the gray. The gray. The people registering as neither Democrat nor Republican. Now, first of all, in July, the gray outpaced either other one in a lot of major areas. The gray outpaces. Now, why don't they focus on it the way we are now? Because most outlets are about the party game, and here we expose it, not play it. This shift makes sense to me, even in 1 month. Why? Because we already know the fastest growing of our voter base is non-left or right, but people like you in search of reasonable. We are already a plurality, over 40%. Now, 40% is not a majority, but we could be on the way there. It's the fastest growing part. At least that's my hope. Since November 2020, guess what percentage of new voter registrations are independent or not Republican or Democrat, right? Because you could be Green Party, you could be Working Families Party, you could be different things, but you're not Republican or Democrat. It's an affirmative move away from those two parties. Guess what percentage since 2020, November, which is, of course, when we had the last presidential election? 82%. Pretty easy to guess when I put up the answer. But that's the point. Why so many? Frustration with a failed two-party system. Independents like you are the future. And it makes sense. Americans should be averse to hollow conformity, and that's what the parties are at this place, right? And at this place of where we are right now in our country, that's all they are. Are you afraid enough to join us? Americans are not sheeple. The parties have been terrible in how they seek office, and certainly in what they do with it.